PSG followed Inter Milan by advancing to the 2024-25 European Champions League final, which will be held on May 31st, 2025 at the Allianz Arena, Munich. PSG dashed the Gunners' hopes after destroying the London squad in the second-leg semi-final at the Parc des Princes 2-1, and Les Parisians lead 3-1 on aggregate. Fabian Ruiz put PSG 1-0 up in the 27th minute. In the second half, Moroccan player achraf Hakimi doubled the lead to 2-0, before Arsenal's goal was scored in the 76th minute. Here the road to Munich 2025. PSG will face Intermilan on the final UEFA Champions League 2025-24. Allianz Arena will be the place for this final on Saturday, May 31st, 9 p.m. Central Europa Summer Time. Inter Milan, Barcelona write new chapter in UCL folklore. Internazionale have reached their second UEFA Champions League final in 3 years. Davide Fratesi scored the winning goal in extra time to seal a 4-3 win and send Internazionale reached Munich 2025. Blaugrana has to extend long-awaited since last happened on 2015, they enter UCL final. After 210 gripping minutes and 13 goals, Internazionale have reached their second UEFA Champions League final in 3 years, surviving 3 astonishing Barcelona comebacks to eliminate the La Liga side 7-6 on aggregate with one of their own when it most mattered. Davide Fratesi scored the winning goal in extra time to seal a 4-3 win, with San Siro erupting as the rain began to pour. But that doesn't come close to telling the full story of one of the most remarkable European semi-finals ever. Both team has playing well and showing us the epic match ever in semi-final Europa Champions League. Post-match showing the boss both of Inter and Barcelona has in very high positively respect. We must compliment Barcelona as well, because they are really a strong opponent. Coach Simone Inzaghi said in a news conference after leading Inter to a second Champions League final in 3 years. It required a great Inter, so I praise my team for putting into incredible performances over the 2 legs. It was the only way to reach the final. I am so proud and happy to be their coach. They gave me everything they had. It's right that they enjoy their success in this stadium. They should enjoy every moment in front of these fans. They were exemplary. I told the players to believe that we could try to limit Barcelona, even though it wasn't easy to do. We had Lautaro, who has been out for a week, Denzel Dumfries, and Marcus Thuram back after 2 weeks out. Fratesi wasn't able to train yesterday. They were not 100% fit, so we had to use our hearts to push through every obstacle. Inter will meet Paris Saint-Germain in the final, and probably will go into that game on fairly even footing. It's a different story from 2 years ago, when Inter lost in the final as huge underdogs against Manchester City. And Inzaghi said they have already laid down a marker by beating Europe's 2 best teams in the quarterfinals and semi-finals. We have grown in the 2 years since, he added when asked about the difference between now and the team's previous appearance in the final. What is most important is the journey, what we have done this season. We need to continue that. The Champions League final will be against great team. Whoever it is, it will be a great match. After beating Bayern Munich and Barcelona, the other 2 teams will be difficult to beat as well. But Bayern and Barca are probably the best 2 teams in Europe. Before the final in Munich on May 31st, Inter will try to catch Napoli in Serie A. They are 3 points behind the leaders and return to league action this weekend with a trip to Torino. from the Barcelona side. Barcelona deserve respect, but crave end to UCL title drought. Hansi Flick says his Barcelona players deserve respect in Europe once again, but he was left craving Champions League glory after suffering an agonizing semi-final defeat to Intermilan on Tuesday. Barca came from 2 goals down to lead Inter 3-2 on the night at San Siro, 6-5 on aggregate, heading into stoppage time at the end of 180 remarkable minutes of football. I think the players deserve that they have respect in Europe, Flick said in the post-game news conference. But we are playing for winning titles. We want to win titles. Next season we want to do it. This is one of our goals. We will be back next season in the Champions League. It is now 10 years since Barca last made the Champions League final, beating Juventus to lift the trophy for the 5th time in 2015. Since then, they have suffered humbling defeats to Roma and Liverpool in 2018 and 2019 respectively, and even dropped into the Europa League twice in recent seasons. This season's run to the semi-final proved they can compete with Europe's top clubs once again, but they may have to improve defensively to take that next step after conceding 7 goals across the 2 games with Inter. Of course we could do more defensively, Flick added. At the end, Inter strikers are really good. They can keep the ball. They're really strong, but they're also experienced. We have a young team. We will improve, of course. This is our job, to make this team better and better. We can improve in defense, of course, but also in attack. Barca had twice came from behind to draw 3-3 at the Olympic Stadium last week, and left themselves another mountain to climb in Milan by conceding 2 goals before half-time. I know everyone is disappointed, he added. We came back again, and I think some decisions were 50-50, always for Inter. But it's like that. We have to accept it. It's football. We can be proud about our performance. I am proud of my team. We gave everything. Sometimes it's like that. You feel a little bit unfair. Some decisions the referee made were maybe not on our side, but we have to accept it. Maybe I have said too much about the referees, so I also want to congratulate Inter. They did a great job in both games, and good luck in the final. Barca's season is not over either. They have already won the Spanish Supercopa and the Copa del Rey, while they host Real Madrid on Sunday with the chance to move one step closer to clinching the La Liga title. Flick's side are 4 points clear of their Clásico rivals at the top of the table with just 4 games to go. It will be tough, but we will give everything, the German coach said. It has to go on. We have 5 days to prepare, and we want to win it. The hunger to win the title is important for me.